Hello to everyone out there. I'm Poetic Heretic, and welcome to this general astrological overview for the day of February 7th, 2022. So, we have quite the explosive theme today. As you can see, the moon is rendezvousing with Uranus in Taurus, and so today it is all about expect the unexpected. However, this isn't just its ordinary monthly rendezvous, but it's also in a powerful trine with Venus and Mars up here in Capricorn, and even in a sextile with Jupiter, and if you use a wide orb, a square with Saturn. So we have some potent energy going on here. So basically, the way I see this, the Moon-Uranus conjunction, in addition to the mood of the day being perhaps a bit crazy to begin with, is that the trines to the Venus-Mars conjunction indicate the potential or high probability for breakthroughs involving the ongoing Venus-Mars and Capricorn stuff. Now, that could have to do with the Venus retrograde that we had recently, and all of the reviews of what we want, what we like, and our love lives, relationship lives in general. All of that stuff connected to the recent Venus retrograde that we had throughout late last December and January, we could see reactivated today in a very Uranian, sudden, shocking, unexpected way. However, with Mars also in the picture, though, this is really emphasizing that cosmic lovers side of things. And so developments having to do with love and romance, but for some of us, that may not be a very relevant thing at this time. And so instead, this energy can manifest very creatively. Both Venus and Mars are about desire. What is it that we want? And especially with Mars, but perhaps also with Venus, what are we motivated to do to get what we want? And so we have that breakthrough, that sudden breakthrough energy happening today. Now, the sextile to Jupiter, that is a bit secondary. I see that as adding some extra confidence, optimism, enthusiasm to the equation. And then the square to Saturn, that is fairly wide, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But there may be some obstacles that we bump up against in the background as we experience this potent breakthrough energy today. And of course, as we go throughout the day, the moon will slowly move a little deeper into that square with Saturn. And so, especially for anyone who is perhaps up late and into the early hours of the next day, you might start to feel that tense square with Saturn and maybe have to face some of the consequences for any actions taken earlier in the day. But by and large, I do not see this as a negative thing in general. Trines aren't always positive, but they do tend to be easier to work with. This is breakthrough energy. This is getting something that we've wanted for some time, or at the very least, something exciting or new, something new and exciting happening today. Now, the moon, of course, remains on some level grounded in that earthy, practical Taurus, and so there could be a stable place from which we are experiencing these breakthroughs, but still, the moon being with Uranus, I would say to a large extent, counteracts that Taurian stability. You know, Uranus wants to destabilize things, even as it goes through the sign of stable Taurus. And I know it sounds like a paradox, and yet really it is not. It is as if we are coming from a place of a stable foundation, and that stable foundation itself is shaken by the earthquake-inducing tremors of Uranus, and the moon is activating all of that today. So, with all of that said, I hope you have a wonderfully crazy day, and thank you so much for watching.